Hi, loves. How are you? Hello, hello. It's good to see you. Happy Friday. Happy Venus's Day. Oh my goodness. You can see that we're in a different spot right now. We're in a different way right now. And it is so gorgeous and magical. Look, I'm peering at our set right now because I'm just literally surrounded in gorgeous nectar, preparing for a big, beautiful, very rare public spell. Hi, sweeties. It's good to see you. Tomorrow is a really big day, and I'm casting a spell. Like I always say, I'm throwing those Hail Mary passes. This is a really, really big spell that I've been planning on since last October and really started cooking with it in November. And oh, it is just emerging. I'm casting a spell hosted by the beautiful Seagrape Apothecary called Awakening. They're inside their gorgeous container that's called Seeing Dreams. That's what their February theme is. I'm casting Awakening the Sensual Subconscious Landscape. We are casting spells utilizing the Queens of Tarot that can be worked through moon magic and all the zodiac signs. I'm so super excited to gather with everybody, sweethearts. Hi, Amy. Oh, thank you for your cute message, honeys. How's the audio? Can you hear me okay? Because I am so ready to dig into this session with so much love right now and share with you my delicious sacred beverage, to call in the corners so we can work behind the veils for all of these magic works today. And because here I am cozy in my bedroom right now, and I'm just starting to build this set right now. I mean, I can't wait to introduce you to some of the gorgeous flowers that will be used in our spell and get super into that in just a second. However, I need to grab our ritual candle, cuties. This is one of my favorite new candles from the Secret Spells collection through gorgeous HausWitch from Salem. And this is their spell candle called Feast. It's absolutely gorgeous. It has apple, bourbon, rosemary, and sage, and it's such a gorgeous. This is a candle that I'm burning for all of us right now that are gathered here in the name of love, to alert all of our spirit guides that we're here, we're open, we're listening, and we're ready to receive the messages that are meant for us. Look how I can do it now. I'm so excited, sweeties. Look. I can place that right in our sight line. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about this like ballet slipper pink color that's just bathing me. And I'm just thrilled to have these pussy willows around and orchids and St. John's wort. It's so beautiful. So let's cast our circle, and we're going to dig in for your Tarotscopes for the week. And if anybody needs a card, an individual card pulled for them, please just drop that into Super Chat. I'm just going to write that in there right now. Super Chat for a personal card. Yay, there we go. You know me, I love my emojis too. So I'm going to do the emojis that mean so much to me right now. Yes, sending love letters. There we go, cuties. And you know, I just love to play with all the bells and whistles over here. How was your week? How are you holding up? How are you all doing? I'm just thrilled for some really, really special enactments today and a gorgeous poem to share with you. So I'm going to ask you to center yourself. And when I say that, I mean really breathe deeply in through your nose. Open your lips and say ma. Soften your belly. Really relax into the pelvic floor and just chill with me for a bit. And let's do, before we light all of our candles and cast our circle, our special little magic holy water spell, which is drinking in a round of 3. So if you've got it, lift your glass and have your first sip for the entire world right now. So good. The second sip is for your spell. Breathe in really deeply. Smell your drink. Let those droplets enter your bloodstream, your brain, everything, and have a big sip for your spell. Gorgeous. Can't wait to share with you what I'm drinking. It's my favorite. And the final sip is for folks that are incarcerated to be set free, for anybody that's locked away from their magic, that they find their way through us. So raise your glass. Delicious. Oh my goodness. So friends, my newest thing is super fresh ground coffee beans in a mill. Do you know the difference between like a coffee grinder and a mill? A mill like crushes the bean so it keeps the oil intact. So it's black coffee and stevia. Do you know the plant stevia? It's like a leaf that when you dry and crush it is super sweet. We grow some in my garden. Stevia is my fave with black coffee right now. So I got the whole French press right next to me. I'm ready to just get fired up because we're preparing a spell today. I'm so happy to have you here with me as we get into those spell elements. Let's begin in a new, fresh way for 2022 by gathering your energy and turning towards the east in any way you're able. Right now, I just hold my heart and I call upon the guardians of the watchtowers of the east. You are air. You are the breath of life. You are the dawn of new ideas. You are the beginning. You're the aces in tarot. Oh, honeys. Guardians of the watchtowers of the east air. Say it with me. Be here now. We turn now in any way we're able to the direction of south, the element of fire. Fire, like that big Leo full moon that we just had. Fire, our passion, that spark, the flame that we rose from like the phoenix. Fire, the place that warms us through the darkest nights, and fire, the source of light that purifies. Guardians of the watchtowers of the south, fire, be here now. Turn now in any way you're able to the direction of west, the element of water. A little water panther just jumped up on my bed right here. Juniper's showing up, investigating, loving all these flowers. So for all the water panthers out there, all those kitties, those droplets of water are our ancestors. It's the cosmic energy that hurtled to earth in frozen water, our holy water, our moon water that holds our memories and our sweetest wishes. The nectar of our body is water. The nectar of the flowers is the embodiment of water. Guardians of the watchtowers of the west, water. Be here now. We turn now in any way we're able to the direction of north, the element of earth, our body, our home, and our bones. Say it with me, bones. You are home, you are abundance. You are money, you're our food, you are the source of our comfort. Infinite possibilities, ebbing and flowing, growing stronger and bigger, and also finding your way back to a smaller form. We are made to change sizes in these bodies of ours, and we worship that truth. Guardians of the watchtowers of the North, Earth, be here now. We coil now like a snake into the center of our altar, where we find ourselves, where we find spirit, for we are spirit and spirit is us. Spirit of life, death, and life again. Be here now. I sound this bell and activate our spell. Oh my goodness, sweethearts, moon babies, my loves, mystics, witches, and freaks. We are now between worlds, and how very, very sweet it is. I enter this space in perfect love and perfect trust in the name of love. And I welcome you to do the same. Oh my gosh, how special. I just have to pick up Moon Baby Magic Tarot and celebrate so many special things that are going on right now. Thank you so much, QuTi. I will be happy to pull you a card. That's really funny. That super chat showed up, and boom, right then in came in my just burning desire to pick up my deck. It's really early in our broadcast for me to pick this deck up, but I want to tell you something. Moon Baby Magic Tarot and I have been on quite a journey. We have been on quite a journey. Today, I had the incredible honor to be on Britten LaRue's broadcast. They're capturing that for their podcast that's called Moon to Moon. And what an incredible honor to be in their presence. They are launching a really amazing program called The Magician's Table. And The Magician's Table is for new readers that want to take that into the world, their ability to read tarot into the world, their ability to read oracle decks into the world. It's a really small coven enactment. I do not offer this, although honestly, I get hit up all the time to teach folks that are new in tarot how to create it as an offering in their life. This is your chance, sweeties. I will put a link to the Magician's Table in the description of today's video so you can check it out. And I'm going to timestamp it too. What an honor to be a guest on Britten's fabulous Moon to Moon podcast. I'll put a link for the podcast as well in the description of today's video, sweeties. Wow. We had such like a stimulating conversation talking about emergence and talking about the tools that we utilize to emerge, to be our full selves, to live inside of our deepest dreams. And it was epic. Oh my goodness. I mean, Britten themselves is such a magical person. They're a witch, an astrologer, a mystic. They are a person that is just limitless in their abilities and just absolutely gorgeous inside and out. And I highly endorse and recommend the Magician's Table class that they're teaching right now. I believe that it's many, many weeks. So it's a pretty immersive situation. So QuTi, I'm going to pull a card for you before we read our poem. And then we'll get into talking about preparing my spell utilizing the Queens of Tarot. So let's do it. I will very carefully look at your gorgeous angel numbers and what you have written, sweetie. And I'm going to intuitively pull you a card right now. And here we go. This is the Four of Caves. And the key word is self-soothe. Arguably one of the most heavily memed cards ever, because this became the embodiment of Bernie Sanders on Inauguration Day. The Four of Caves is adorned with the exact moon phase we're in right now, the waning gibbous moon phase, where we release expectations of ourselves and others. So, QuTi, my love, you are being called to look squarely in the eye, yourself in the mirror, to better be there for yourself exactly as you are right now. Not what you should be doing, but what you can do right now. How can you soothe yourself? How can you be there for yourself right now? That's the work to do. So the best way to do that is via sensation. How is your body communicating to you? How is your body telling you that you need love, nourishment, and care? This is a really important time for you right now to meet your body exactly where your body is. All right. So, a different way of looking at the Four of Caves is via the Emperor card, which is key 4, which sometimes can be a stern taskmaster. You're being asked to be there for your body in a loving, soothing way. Look at that big chunk of rose quartz. Like, get out all the ritualistic ways that you soothe your body, because that's what's being called right now, QuTi. Thank you so much for your kind contribution, my love. Thank you. So today I am reading a poem that's a very big treasured poem that I've read here on the broadcast before. And I think it needs to be every witch's anthem. And probably each one of you can relate to this poem. Drum roll. I give you Anne Sexton, her kind. I've gone out a possessed witch, haunting the black air, braver at night, dreaming evil. I've done my hitch over the plain houses, light by light, lonely thing, 12-fingered, out of mind. A woman like that is not a woman quite. I have been her kind. I have found the warm caves in the woods, filled them with skillets, carvings, shelves, closets, silks, innumerable goods, fixed the suppers for the worms and the elves, whining, rearranging the disaligned. A woman like that is misunderstood. I have been her kind. I've ridden in your cart, driver, waved my nude arms at villages going by, learning the last bright roots survivor, where your flames still bite my thigh and my ribs crack where your wheels wind. A woman like that is not ashamed to die. I have been her kind. Lonely thing, 12-fingered, out of mind. Oh, yes, please. I really think that it's interesting, QuTi, because I know you're still here, that we spoke of the cave in that poem. I have found the warm caves in the woods, and honey, you are being called to that warm cave right now to really soothe yourself. It is time. It is time. I know. Thank you, QuTi, so much. It's good to see you. My goodness, we've been together a long time, haven't we? So, my darling loves, you've heard me talk about this before, but public spells are a really, really specific kind of animal. And with this big public spell that I'm creating, utilizing those 4 gorgeous queens of tarot, We are calling in the ability to cast the spells that we really reflect on based on what we need. And we're doing that tomorrow in a sacred group hosted over at Seagrape Apothecary. And I've created a way that the queens work with the zodiac and moon magic. So you can take this spell and kind of extrapolate it forward and pull it apart for all of 2022. Yep, all of 2022. A full witch's calendar of a year and a day. I'm excited to do that. Or honestly, I'm really calling folks to be in their ultimate comfort during this spell. It's via Zoom, so anybody on earth is welcome to join. And I'm saying if you are called to turn your camera off and be in your bed and as cozy as can be, fabulous. There'll be lots and lots of things that you can write down. So if you're in that academic mood and you really want to write down everything that happens in this 2-hour spell, you can do that. But know this, I created a PDF for you like I've done before over at my other spells at Seagrape Apothecary. And you will be able to take the work with you to reference back for the rest of 2022. I'm so excited about working deeper with sensuality. You know that I created Moon Baby Magic Tarot and also Altalune Sensual Oracle cards. This one in 2020 and this baby in 2022. And they work together and they celebrate this lover's year because the 50 cards in this deck relate and make love with the entire tarot, right? They can link together and illuminate and bring in the sensuality to your tarot practice when you need that. And honestly, who doesn't right now in these wild times for the last 2 years, going into our 3rd year of the pandemonium? We need ways of reconnecting with our body because all of our definitions are expanding and changing for what our bodies are anymore. So I'm so proud of this gorgeous deck. Look at that beautiful holographic Altalune serpent. This is Altalune. And I've just got a few of these available in my shop right now. You can go to the link in my bio and zip straight there to pick these up. It's free shipping right now, sweeties. So get it while you can because they will probably be selling out very soon. I literally have less than 30 of these decks left, period. And then that's it for Moon Baby Magic Tarot, as you know her, babes. And Altalune Sensual Oracle cards, even less than that, okay? And I'm only able, because I am a one witch show, I have help once a week or less from a precious, precious friend who has another job. And that's it. That's it. I'm a one witch operation. So I really just have to put out small little handfuls of what I sustainably can sell, market, ship. It's a lot, sweeties. So these are available for you right now and highly, highly recommend. I've been having a lot of fun with Altalune Sensual Oracle cards. They are a flip book, exactly the same as Moon Baby Magic Tarot is a flip book. So let's get into it for a second and talk about the sensuality of our magic, that we have bodies that want to be pleased as we're using spiritual tools. I mean, listen to the ASMR of this little box. This was a stretch goal from the final campaign for Moon Baby Magic Tarot. Isn't that gorgeous? And they open like just delicious, like nautical matches in a tray and sleeve like this. And my deck shows up to you very simply, not shrink wrapped, in this little paper band. And that's it. When you open Moon Baby Magic Tarot, it's super fun because you can write on this. You can use this as like a marker. Mine's going to get a sweet kiss that I'll write the date on it. And I can use this as like a burn and burial material, or you can use this on your altar. I'm going to actually put that up on my little altar right now. There we go. That's beautiful. I love it. A sweet kiss. And you can see how Moon Baby Magic Tarot works. We use lunar magic, color magic, and keywords on every one of the cards. The images are also really great for your oracle work. And Moon Baby Magic Tarot is a flip book. So you can see that it's created on really high quality art paper. So you can see the colors through the sides. For my personal deck that I'm reading with today, I colored the edges in a very Venusian green because I just love that patina. Doesn't it look like a copper patina? So looking at Moon Baby Magic Tarot, this is a fresh deck that you see straight from my printer. I broke the band on it. I broke the seal on it. And I'm going to show you how this flip book works, cuties. Oh my goodness, with these long nails. Let's see. Let's get it. Come on, nails. Do it. Isn't that gorgeous? This is an 80 card system. You know, tarot's 78 cards. I'm sure y'all know these things because y'all are brilliant. The 79th card has got the lunar phases, the 8 phases of the moon to create a full lunation, and they all have keywords. And then there's the 80th card, which is the colors of the rainbow with keywords for that too. So you can read this deck in multiple ways, honeys, which I'm really, really proud of. I'm also super proud that folks use this in their personal practices. Most Sundays, you can see Moon Baby Magic Tarot used over on Sunstar's YouTube channel. Today, 3 a.m. Tarot, my friend Meg over on Instagram utilized this in their moon Pisces season reading, which is so gorgeous. They flashed my moon card, and I'll show you my moon card right now. The moon, as you know, is key 18, and my moon card is adorned with Saint Teresa holding the moon. This is Saint Teresa of Avila, and this is a set of amethyst wings that I photographed at my friend Madison's shop called OPRAH Crystals here in LA. Meg and I, 3 a.m. Tarot, Meg and I met at a wonderful workshop, a very intimate small workshop given by Danielle Cohen Photography and the Tarot Lady. That was before the panini broke out. So I was very lucky to meet Meg at the very beginning of their tarot career. Now they're blowing up and writing a book. And I'm so honored that they used Moon Baby Magic Tarot today. Really, really magical time. I will link all of that in the description of today's video because I want you to see Sunstar's channel. I want you to see their Sunday practice where they use Moon Baby Magic Tarot. I want you to see 3 a.m. Tarot's gorgeous Instagram account because they are blowing up at this moment, and I want you to be able to pre-order their book when it comes out. I know it's going to be phenomenal. They're a gorgeous, gorgeous writer. So that was like a little Moon Baby walkthrough. We're using Moon Baby Magic Tarot in a very big way for my spell coming up tomorrow at Seagrape Apothecary. And in the PDF, you will receive a witch's brew recipe, a totally original witch's brew recipe with the most interesting living flowers in it. So this is a brew that you can create before the spell. I think you received the PDF right away. I'm pretty sure everybody already received their Zoom link. What's cool about Seagrape Apothecary? Two really major things. They have a sliding scale. So if you are a person of color, if you're trans, if you're queer, if you are a person in financial need, there's likely a ticket for you. And that's created by folks that have the means to buy a full price ticket. It's a really cool system. And Seagrape also lets you register for classes up to I think 2 hours before the class. So if you wake up tomorrow morning and you just have a yearning for some witchcraft, come to me. The class starts at 1 p.m. Pacific. It goes till 3 p.m. We have 2 gorgeous hours together. You'll receive that witch's brew recipe, which is called Sensual Dream Witch's Brew. It's specifically for softening your consciousness to go towards your subconscious mind, right? Softening all of your static daytime mind busyness so you can meld the timelines and access your subconscious thinking and your subconscious mind and pull that forward to greater take shape in the world, sweeties. There's a lot of distractions right now. It's challenging to find your way. I think that working with the moons and working with the all 12 zodiac signs and the queens of tarot, you're going to have a framework that helps you access your way. Thank you so much, Amy. I'm going to be pulling you a card in just a second, honey. Let's go black coffee, stevia, witchcraft. I'm going to pour myself a little bit more, sweeties. Keep my whistle wet in case you pull a waves card, because y'all know that in this coven, when we pull waves, everybody drinks. It's our little drinking game. All right, my darling, let me get it for you. You know what? Honestly, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my fresh deck and I'm going to pull out all my queens right now, because I want to weave in, I want to shuffle the queens back in for you, Amy. I want you to have access to the queens and see if the queens want to find their way with you in just a second. So I'm getting these fresh queens out of this deck so I can refer to them throughout today's broadcast. Throughout today's magic spell. Can you even get over my set as it's emerging right now? Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. I've been having so much fun decorating my bedroom with my sweetie. For Valentine's Day, we gave each other delicious new sheets. I'm calling our bed a cloud right now, and I'm literally like 2 feet away from it at this moment. Amy, I'm going to look at your special message and shuffle the deck some more. Thank you so, so much. I love that Venusian green. And look at that pretty little avatar. I love it so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Waking Gaia. It's good to see you. Aw. Oh, I missed seeing you too. Thank you so much for being here. Yes. Yes, I have kept Altalune very not exclusive to exclude anyone, exclusive as in to make my family safe, because it is such a sensual deck that it needs a lot of space. You know what I'm saying? It really, really needs a lot of space. And so I don't have very many. We only manufactured 150 of the Altalune Sensual Oracle cards. Get it while you can. I mean, we have a tiny handful of them left, and I don't know what the fate is for Altalune. Altalune has been very quiet with me since they got shipped out in spring. And now it's a different story. I feel like because my sweetie and I have been using them, and I've been using them in my one-on-one sessions with folks, their personality, they're starting to like swivel their hips and show up differently for me. So I'm super excited about Altalune. I'm in love. That's like my favorite deck right now, period, hands down. So Amy, I'm breaking the deck into 3 and back into 1, as is our tradition over here with my non-dominant hand. And I'm still going to authentically pull this. Look on the bottom, you got the Empress card, honey. The Empress card with the keyword sensuous. Oh, love it so much. And here's your card for the day. My love, this is very important. This is the 2 of lasers with the keyword radiance. I love that for you. You know, this is the only card in the deck that shows my actual hands. This is asking you to put your skin in the game. This is asking you to take a little bit more of a measured, balanced risk in the name of magic. This is asking you to stand in the power of your self-ordination, your self-initiation, holding that obsidian orb that really reflects who you are and what you believe. Absolutely beautiful. The moon phase, my love, is the balsamic moon, where we really, truly see clearly and state our needs and really summon those needs. We manifest what we need in this stage. Excuse me. So you're being asked to really state clearly what you need and put a little more skin in the game. I hope that helps, sweetie. Thank you so, so much for your kind contribution, my love. So, part of the witch's brew that I've created for the big spell on Saturday, tomorrow, and this is just the beginning of what I've got going for our magic set. This whole room is going to be completely veiled, and I'm dressing in veils tomorrow too. So that's one of the themes. We have fresh morning glory flowers. Oh, thank you so much, Amy. One of the core concepts of this brew is drinking nectar. It's to stoke and soothe your body with the nectar of flowers, to connect with the nectar of your body and commingle your magic so you can be in greater flow. The flow is calling you, honeys, and the queens have a methodology of showing you how. I'm so excited to use these queens tomorrow because they want to be used by us and to use us to make more magic in the world. We are all going through so much. It's such a challenging time. That's a very real thing. And with this delicious program, this spell, this code that I feel like was given to me by the Tarot Queens, we have a framework that we can return to when the going gets tough and when we're really mentally distracted, for finding our way back to our magic. It's the artist's magic method that's helping me find my way to the sweeties. We've been going through Bewitching the Artist's Way over in my witchcraft club. If you're part of the Magic Mail and Sacred Sweetheart tiers, you have access to our Sunday gatherings. We're gathering for 13 weeks, Bewitching the Artist's Way, which is such an honor and a thrill. And it's changing my life completely. This Sunday will be the 7th of our 13 weeks, and I've been tweeting each day with a different prompt for your morning pages, and it's just informed this work so greatly. We started on January 9th. We're going to go all the way to April 3rd. It's been a dream. We get together for a power hour on Sundays at 9 a.m. and just vibe and relax together. We do a few exercises from the books. We share with each other. And it gives us a really great space to watch our dreams emerge and see the support that those dreams need to fully unfurl and fully become. It's been beautiful. Totally life-changing for me. Oh my goodness, it's just been so great. So I hope you can join me for the spell. There's a sliding scale. The link is in the description of today's video. And here we go. I think we're ready to dig right into talking a little bit about the magic of orchids, honey. That's one of the things that we're going to be talking about today. First of all, I want you to just reach on into your magic right now, and I want you to put in the chat whatever your favorite flower is. There's a few flower emojis. You can write out your favorite flower, or you can tag your favorite flower emoji if you want to in the chat right now, and we can kind of see how our flower crown is emerging. And I'm going to share with you some of the magic of the orchids that I'm bringing in for our spell for tomorrow. Here we go, sweetie. I've got a little something prepared for you. You just give me one hot second right now, because it is so special to share this magic with you. I'm kind of hinting and teasing some of the things that are going to be happening in tomorrow's spell. Thank you so much. Lovely. Oh, I love dahlias so much, Sara. Thank you so much for stating that. Oh, irises are highly magical. And they track over to St. Bridget too, which is really big for February. This is really magical. If you've got an iris on you, Christy, it's good to see you, by the way. Let that dry upside down in your apothecary, and you can utilize that for magic in spell work as well. Let's see. So, honeys, orchids are sacred to Aquarius, and this Aquarius season is so special. Oh, Joanna, I love lilies too, and KB lotus flowers. Yes, I've got 2 lotuses tattooed on my body. I just absolutely worship lotus. And you see me wear beads every once in a while. They look like wooden beads. Those are actually lotus seeds. I totally worship lotus. I love lotus so, so much. Yes. Asia, hi, babe. Chrysanthemums. Wait till you see the chrysanthemums that I got for our spell. I got spider mums that are two-toned to represent it. I'm giving this away. I'm not going to give too much more away. To represent the Queen of Caves, the chrysanthemum with all their thousands and thousands of petals to represent our Queen of Caves. Such a gorgeous, gorgeous flower. So today, check it out. I'm going to try my best not to drop this. Look at our orchids. Orchids are sacred to Aquarius. And orchids very much, even though they look so nectar laden, they fully and completely are like the embodiment of air because they subsist on so little. Once they bloom like this, you're only meant to mist the air and not water the plant itself because they just absolutely, they last forever after they bloom. And they give off the most subtle aroma. They're just so beautiful. So orchids are also sacred to the Chinese year of the snake, which snakes feel very air to me, that the way they coil and dangle and slither and they're in slow motion, they're everywhere. I absolutely love that orchids are here for us. And the Queen of Blades, aka the Queen of Swords, for our spell tomorrow. They are one of the elements in the Witch's Brew as well. I'm making it sound all fluffy and lovely, but honestly, there's a huge seat of the spell that's all about really addressing what's missing in your life, addressing how you might be bypassing your own pleasure, and really creating a framework for you to deeply get into your pleasure in 2022. So, I mean, that can seem light and fluffy to some people, but honestly, that is the work of survivors. That is the work of folks that have lived through a lot of stuff like we have in the last couple of years. So this is a really big abundance and protection spell. And I'm really honored to have orchids, guiding us through this. Orchids give us so much hope and energy. They're very hardy, but they want things that are very specific, similar to Aquarius. They want what they want, that is for sure. But then when they kind of get what they need, they're hardy and good to go for a long time. They just need those droplets of water to be swirling in the air. I love these orchids. Aren't they beautiful? They're two-tone. Aren't they heaven? Ooh, they're picking up so nice. I got a new camera for the spell tomorrow, and it's so pretty. Isn't it nice to see us in 4K today, honeys? So I'm not going to spill this or knock it over. I'm just going to put this back. You may or may not be able to see in the set that I have 4 golden vessels throughout my set. And those 4 golden vessels will embody some magic that comes from all of these 4 tarot queens. Thank you so, so much, Sara. I'll be happy to pull you a card right now, babe. And then we'll get into a little bit more of our magic of the day, preparing for our big spell tomorrow and straight on into our Tarotscopes from there. How are you doing? I love the high five. Oh, thank you so, so much, KM, for putting up all the flowers. Tulips. You are going to freak out if you're coming to the spell when you see the two different colors of tulips. One of them Boone picked out. He picked out some really gorgeous tulips for us. And the other one I chose. Which one do you think chose the blood red tulips? Obviously me. Okay, let's break this deck for you, Sara. And then back into one. Thank you so much for your kind contribution. I am so happy you booked me. Just so you know, this is a way of booking tarot with me. Every week on this broadcast, you are so welcome to book me, and I'm so thrilled that you have. Here we go, sweetie. Yes. This is a message for everyone. Here is the 8 of Waves. And everybody in the chat, thank Sara for contributing for all of what we need, because I feel like Sara really got what we need. So we will not go any further until everybody raises their glass. We have pulled a wave, the 8 of Waves, so everybody has to drink. You drink for the world first. Gorgeous. Now you drink for your spell. Love it. Thank you, Christy. And now we drink to abolish carceral systems. Magic is so revolutionary. I just love it so, so much. Sara, the 8 of Waves is reminding you that daydreaming is magic. The key word is fantasize. This moon phase, once again, just like dear Amy, you have pulled the balsamic moon. The balsamic moon is when you recognize what your needs are. You recognize what your spell element is that's missing from your life. It's okay to do that. And the only way you can do that is by dreaming, by accessing your dreams. I'm not going to labor this too much, but that's exactly what we're doing tomorrow. Inside that Seagrape theme of seeing dreams, we're working with our dream work to summon the elements needed for your dream life to be realized. The only way to do that is with softening yourself and not berating yourself when you fantasize and you need rest and you need downtime. That's your body craving the pleasures that you receive by being there for your dreams, for being there for your time to have dreamy time, to have time to fantasize, to be in the fantasy, which is doing it right. We live inside a system that tells you being in a fantasy and fantasizing is wrong. That's wrong. I'm calling bullshit on the system right now because, honey, you need more time to dream. This purple field reminds us that we're developing our psychic abilities and we're summoning our spirit guides. So I put in those delicious little Thai islands that grow straight out of the ocean. I've never been to Thailand. I created this deck with my own dreams because that's like an ultimate fantasy place for me. When you finish a deck that you've been working on for a long time in 2020, it definitely has 2020 written all over it. Nobody was traveling anywhere in 2020, were we? So I definitely let the 8 of Waves embody the things that I think are gorgeous. I love that hot pink flamingo spreading their wings and taking up space in the beauty of their fantasy. That is what's called for, Sara. Thank everybody. Thank Sara for this card because this is something that we all needed, whether we're watching this live or where we're gathering and watching the replay on this. Thank you, Sara. Sweethearts, comment below where your fantasies are lying right now that we've been through a couple of years. Is this nonsense? Like, what are you fantasizing about? State your dreams. Let's talk about it in the chat. Let's talk about it in the chat right now, live, and let's talk about it in the comments below, okay? Loving you. Thank you so much, Sara. It's beautiful. Oh, gorgeousness. All right, sweethearts. I just want to take a little peek here. Christy, thank you so much for those gorgeous water droplets. I love it so much. All right, sweeties, let's see if somebody's welcome to hang with us. Oh, here we go. We are going to retract, remove one or two messages and see how that does, my loves. Yeah, there we go. Just taking a nice cleansing breath, my loves, before we get into our Tarotscopes for the day. I do so love blocking folks as a magic spell, honeys. We are going to take a moment. Think of this as an intermission where I will just take a moment to report some silliness. It will only take a moment. There we go. We got it. Reported. Thank you so much. I'm appreciating that nice little thank you so much, Azhia. I love that. It just takes a moment, but it's really well. Oh, thank you so much. Cyber self-defense. I appreciate that, Amy. Yes, it feels like I'm just taking a nice floor wash. I mean, what do you expect? I'm bathed in pussy willow nectar right now. What do you expect? That I'm just going to sit around and not feel totally inside of my power right now? Bathed in pussy willow? Captain, whatever the fuck. Okay, friends, we have fun as witches, don't we? I think I'm going to get straight on into my Tarotscopes because I've still got to build out this whole set for tomorrow's spell. I'm so excited. Azhia, I miss you so much. Azhia, FYI, we're a one-car family right now because every part of me wants to drive to Vegas and attack you with love. But we are down to one car because someone, not me, totaled our car. These things happen. I didn't do it for once. Oh, and look, the tower card is on the bottom of the deck. No sooner do I talk about cyber self-defense, thank you, Amy, and someone totaling our car, do I pull this. We are looking at hybrids right now, friends. If you have any ideas about a good hybrid car that I should get, please let me know because we are on the hunt right now because it's uncomfy having 3 drivers in one car. And I need to have some wheels that run on less or no fossil fuel. So I'm open to that, sweetheart. I know I miss you so much, Age. All right, we are breaking the deck into 3 again. I'm loving this like incredible shuffle off to Buffalo today. I've shuffled this deck 4 times. Love it. Okay. Sweetie pies. For once and for all, hit me up, book me right now for a card if you're looking for it with super chat in the chat. And I'm going to dive right on in. Aries, this is for you, Aries. You can still come and cast a spell with me on Saturday, the 19th from 1 to 3 at Seagrape Apothecary. It's via Zoom, so you can cast that spell from your fluffy covers in your bed. My love, you have pulled the Queen of Lasers with the keyword magnetism. The zodiac new year begins with you, Aries, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it for all of us. The keyword of magnetism is exactly the energy that you're bringing into 2022, and I hope that you're bringing in with a renewed sense of like vigilance for your spell, a new kind of passion for your spell. And if you're not, it's because you're desperate for rest. If you're feeling like you just don't have energy right now, it's only rest that you need. You're not missing some big, massive thing in your life. You just need rest because 2022 is a fabulous year for you, Aries. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Okay, Taurus, this is for you. Taurus, you can still come and see. You saw me pull this, right? You saw me authentically pull this from the deck. Taurus has the Queen of Blades with the keyword lucidity. This is fun. Magic is so fun. Witchcraft is so real. 2 queens in a row when we're talking about casting a spell with the queens as our guides. Taurus, strongly consider coming to my spell on the 19th at Seagrape Apothecary via Zoom. Stay in your bed, cast that spell from your bed. You need to be more about your dreams. This keyword lucidity, this is about melding the world of this is my waking mind, this is my sleeping mind, and get more into living out your wildest dreams. Taurus, you embody the card of the Empress, right? Which sensuously lounges and allows the ox to pull in the food for you. And the world just wants to bow to you. The nectar of all the roses and pomegranates surround you, giving you what you need. If you're just really feeling depleted, it's time to cast more spells. It's just the way it is. Like, make that as part of your spiritual hygiene. It's got to be in your framework. This dreamy mind, this dreamy aspect is more important right now than anything else. Being there for your dreams is the most important aspect of your spell work right now, Taurus. And I hope this helps, and I hope to see you soon. Wow. Now what's going to happen? Gemini, this is for you. I don't even know what's going to happen. Let's go. This is the King of Waves, all royals so far. The King of Waves keyword is purpose. You know that this card, there's a lot of cards that really are binary obliterating in my deck. I'm going to pull a card for you in just a second, Age. Oh my goodness, thank you so, so much. The King of Waves keyword is purpose. And the purpose, Gemini, is for you to really, truly let go of binary thinking. One thing's not bad and the other thing good. This is not right for us to live inside of a really judgmental space. The King of Waves is asking you to be there for a more fluid and ever-changing, melty version of reality. We have pulled waves, so we're now going to all drink together. Lovely. Gorgeous. Gemini, if you have moments of incredible despair lately, look to the methods of ethical magic that you're casting right now. Look at those methods, and maybe you can clean it up just a little tiny bit. Kings give us the ability to create structures that have a little more honesty to them. Okay. And I hope this helps, Gemini. Love it. That was great fun. Okay. Cancer babes. This is for you after Azhia. Azhia, this is for you. And by the way, sweeties, did you notice that I've been also time stamping the folks that book me for a reading during our broadcast? So you can return to your reading again and again. I'm time stamping those after the broadcast as well. So here we go, Age. This is for you. Love it. 10 of Caves, birthright. A lot of healing in this card, my darling. A lot of healing. This is about you going back to more of a baby state with the work rather than a parental state with your work. This is going in and healing the youngest parts of you right now. And so much of that can be done with how you feed yourself. I mean, look at these goods. There's blood oranges, kiwis, avocados, pomegranates. There's a juicy peach on here. There's a luscious strawberry and a grapefruit. There's a gorgeous key lime and a green apple right on top. That's cut on the horizon to reveal the star within. The work that you're doing right now, if it looks vertical, like you're just trying to go up or keep from going down, it wants to have a horizontal cut right now. So this is about putting out roots to the side to stabilize. It's not all about the taproot going deeper, deeper, deeper so you can grow up, up, up. This is about having sideways roots right now, Azhia. The blue field is about your ancestral magic. This is about your physical ancestors. This is about your memories, honey. So it's going back into the youngest parts of you and the memories of the youngest parts of you, and then asking your ancestors for the right physical elements to heal those places. A lot of it has to do with food. A lot of it has to do with food. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't some really early wounding surrounding food for you. I'm boldly stating that you have a right to go back to those places and be heard in that young state, because you were stating what you needed then, whether you were heard or not. Oh, honey, we are overdue for a full-on, like, sit down, full tarot spread. Oh, love it so much. Look at the golden pentagram. It only looks golden, but it's made of dried bamboo. I just want to state that, honey. That's a rattan pentagram with a wreath of gorgeous fruits all around it, Azhia. I'm glad I'm going to timestamp this because there's a lot to this reading today. Mwah, I love and appreciate you so, so much, Azhia. You're so lovely. Okay, honeys. Now we are moving on. Let's see. Did we already do Cancer? No, 1, 2, 3, Azhia. Here we go. Now it's Cancer's turn. Here we go. Cancer, you've got the 3 of Caves with the keyword concatenate and a full moon. All right, that full moon. I mean, Cancer kind of like low-key rules my life because my sweetie's a Cancer. Sun and moon, y'all. Sun and moon. And they really come from that place. Did you know that my sweetie started a YouTube channel, Cancer? Well, they did. It's the most Cancerian channel in the whole wide world. I'll put a link in the description so you can pop over and see. It's travel-based and it's really cool. They're also kind of like storytelling about their life. It's really awesome. This 3 of Caves is reminding you what you're braiding together. How strong is that braid? What is the cord that you're creating in your life right now to pull in 3 different elements, right? Like you braided a 3-strand. You can do a 2-strand braid, but not right now. You're being called to have a stronger braid, a stronger weaving right now. Concatenation is when you bring different elements together. And in this case, I mean so it can be stronger. Thank you, Christy, the Cancer. I love it so, so much. That full moon is about celebrating and greater seeing and identifying what those 3 elements are that need to be braided together in your life to make a stronger cord to what it is you're pulling in and what it is you're offering magic as well, Cancer. I love this green field. It reminds you of your body, about money, abundance, your home, the home of how you adorn yourself and who you physically align with. Really good card for you, Cancer. I hope you like it. I hope you had a great Leo full moon the other day too. Gorgeous. Speaking of Leo, I'm going to look at what Azhia said here in the chat. Oh, I know. Can you believe that card? Yes. Super meaningful too. Oh, good. I love you so much, Age. Thank you so much. Let's see what the Leo Wild Things have for us today, honeys. Oh, a deeper meaning, a deeper alignment. Lovely. Another royal. Leo, you've got the Knight of Caves, and the key word here is feast. I mean, there's a lot of food issues up for everybody right now. And Leo, you're no stranger to that either. What is it that you allow yourself in your nourishment? What is it that you shame yourself away from in your nourishment? How is it that Love and healthful nourishment is offered to you that you might be blocking because you judge it to be not for you. Let's evaluate what the feast is right now. Let's evaluate the ways that magic is calling you to choose new things to feast on. That purple field is taking the time to listen to your guides about how you're eating and how you might be messing with your own head about what you're eating. Nourish yourself really deeply, really, really deeply. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, we are experiencing the quickening of spring right now. We need a lot of extra fuel to burst out into spring from winter. So don't judge yourself, but some extra movement could be really helpful for you right now. So yeah, ride that wild stallion of help and health. Remember that this moon phase is reminding you to just move things around a little bit, probably telling you to spend a little bit more time planning how you're nourishing yourself, making it a really lovely and positive event. I have such a dream for how to support that I can't even get into with you yet right now, Leo. But honestly, feast deeply and quit shaming yourself for it. Sending you love. Okay, Virgo time. Let's go. I hope every single Virgo wants to come to my spell at Seagrape Apothecary. You're so welcome there. It's on Saturday the 19th between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. Pacific. Come to me. Look, you've pulled the world. The world is interdependent. The key word on this card is interdependence. Excuse me. You have some more of this delish black coffee. Coffee is so sacred to witches. I'm not even joking. The earth where I give my little libations back to the world is just so hungry and thirsty for coffee and coffee grounds. I put coffee grounds over my spell area in the backyard where I burn and bury all the time. We compost coffee grounds every single day too. I digress, Virgo. The world is key 21. 2 plus 1 is 3. You're all about everybody else and helping everybody else. But in 2021, you just about burned yourself all the way out, taking care of everybody but yourself. This interdependence is you receiving from the collective too, Virgo. It's really important. You have to sort of create framework in your life in 2022 where you can receive instead of just give. Oh, it's the hardest thing in the whole wide world. So my heart goes out to you and you can do it. Gorgeous. All right. Libra, let's get it. Libra wanting a little bit of everything. 6 of waves with the keyword expression. Love it. Cheers. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Heavenly. Libra, 6 of waves is all about feeling it first and expressing it more honestly. What you feel is the truth. You do not need validation from anyone else. Feel it first so then you can express it. This is about creating a line from deep inside the core of yourself, your heart, and letting it flow forth from your hands and your sweet lips, Libra. Feel and express. Keep yourself super, super, super well hydrated right now because you've got to get a lot out right now, Libra. This is what's happening right now. That purple field is all about really letting it rip, letting it out, letting the magic out. And sweeties, it's high time. You feel so much, you express so much. We know these things, but the next level is calling you. It's time for you to level up, and spirit is making more space for you to express even more. There's no limits. More of you is needed in the world, Libra. Do these things. Love it. Scorpio. I'm not going to go favorites, but like Scorpio, I'm so damn into you. Here we go. The Death card, your card. You show off. I love it. Tell me that there's massive Scorpios out there just shrieking and cackling, loving that you pulled the Death card. Key 13, lucky 13 with the keyword transmute. All right, so you get to do some of your favorite work that you love, which is going towards that dark night of the soul, going towards it and allowing the energy of what you've lost to feed you and nourish you, right? Because what you've lost is a death. What you have lost is something that is now resting peacefully back into the bosom, into the breast of Gaia, and ready to transmute and become new life. So let go of that old form, let go of the dead form, and allow it to transmute. This is a beautiful moment. That butter yellow field is about communication. And there's my beautiful baby Bindi. That's my animal familiar. And when I already talked about the grave in the backyard where I put my coffee grounds and my libations, leftover spell elements, it's on Bindi's grave. Her bones lay in my back garden right now. What a great pup. What a deep and gorgeous, beautiful soul. Oh, I love her so much. Asia, look, Bindi's here for you. Calling it for you right now. Oh, wow. So, my love, taking this a little bit further, Scorpio, you've got this waning gibbous moon phase, which reminds you of letting those expectations of yourself and others go. This idea of shoulds is just tension filled and makes your shoulders lift up. It's time to relax again. Make it go out into a puddle around you, how you feel, rather than the judgments. This is about building your perceptive mind and really watering that crust with all kinds of blood, sweat, tears, and witch's brew to let what you are letting go become new life. It's kind of a sweet sorrow, isn't it? Wow, Scorpio, you show offs. I love it so much. Magic's the best. All right, Saggy, here we go, babes. You've got the Justice card. How interesting. So key 11. Right after key 13. So we've got snake eyes, double ones staring you in the eyes. The Justice card for you, Saggy, is about you really recognizing what's fair. The key word here is equality. This is about you talking about what's truly fair to you, what you really truly believe in, and living that, not letting it go, stating really clearly what's fair to you and sticking with it. And what's not meant for you will go away. If that's somebody's boundary that you have said very clearly, like, we're not doing this anymore, and then they're like, no, but we have to keep doing that, then they're not meant for you. Let that be okay. Let walking away be okay. All right, Saggy, kind of heavy, but you have to do what's right for you. You have to do what's fair to you. And I believe in you. I love these gavels with the pendulum hanging down, balanced with the seashell. I think my deck is one of the weirder decks that's out there. This orange, creamy orange field reminds us that it's about your confidence and your sexuality right now, and having a boldness and just stating what you need and sticking with it. Oh, Sag, so much fun. Okay, it's time for you, Cappy. Let's go, Capricorn. Hi, Hexa. It's good to see you. 8 of Caves for you, Cappies. I love this, Capricorn, and I know you're stoked on it too. Anytime these caves come up, I know you're stoked on it because it's you. It's you in the flesh, being solid, being foundational, being trustworthy, having your ethos. Well, even that can get exhausting. Those eights remind us of what we have on a loop, this story that we're telling ourselves. What is it that we have on the loop, and how can we open up a little bit and maybe let that story soften up by opening up a little bit and seeing how that story wants to develop, seeing how that story wants to grow, especially how you hold your body to really specific standards and the people that you physically relate with to really specific standards. Let's try to open up the field a little bit, Capricorn, and see if maybe an expanded idea of reality doesn't make it more comfortable and comforting for you. Loving that you have this waxing crescent moon phase reminding you to nurture and protect that small little sprout of inspiration and magic that you have going right now. As you open that field up, make sure that you save some energy to stay really close with your dreams. Maybe not everybody gets in. Maybe not everybody has access to knowing what your dreams are. You can keep them to yourself a little bit. It's okay. Thinking of you with love, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius, you wild orchids, you. Let's get it. 7 of Blades with the keyword bypass and the first quarter moon phase and a yellow field. This is a really hardy card, and my very own smoky quartz right in the center of that with some really gorgeous, beautiful ravens. It's important that you see this. It's really important. Spirit is communicating with you right now, Aquarius. Spirit is communicating with you and like dumping into your brain and your consciousness so many different constant downloads right now. Please tell me that you're writing them down. Just have like a little doc, a little Google Doc or something on your phone so you can just constantly just offload these downloads as they occur to you. It's as simple as things that occur to you while you're in transportation, while you're in the shower, while you're cooking, while you're stirring your brew. You're having all these ideas right now. Really get them out and get them down, and don't blow them off as like, oh, everybody thinks that. No. You're thinking this. This is your spirit guides communicating with you, collaborating with you. Please don't bypass the importance of what is showing up. That's being communicated with you, sweetie. So you got to document that stuff. Oh, Aquarius, this is a good one. And my loves, Pisces. Here we go. Wow. Similarly, in look and feel, you've pulled the 5 of Blades, Pisces, and happy Pisces season, everybody. The keyword here is trauma. Very interesting that you've got this new moon. Remember that new moons are for laying your burdens down. Pisces, you have a right to just relax and just let it out. Like find a person, a place, a thing where you can just offload your trauma, let it go. I think this looks like therapy is a really good idea for you right now. It's so easy just to do a little dial-up video therapy. Let it out. Find a way to just offload what's bothering you. I have a very wise person in my life, in my private coven, who said that the 5 of Blades can also look like a shield. So this is a time for you to really protect yourself and to know that you are protected when you pull this 5 of Blades, that there's protection all around you. And I really hope this helps, Pisces. Happy birthday to you. Oh, I love it so much. Sweetie pies. Wow, what a day. So much going on. Oh, I love this. Oh, okay. I thought that that was Hexabee, but it's not. It's somebody else with more silliness that we get to remove. I love it so much. Thank you so much. My loves, thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of my magic. Thank you for being part of this emerging magic. I want to show you something special before we sign off. This is fresh St. John's wort. How beautiful is St. John's wort? The nectar of these flowers is a mood stabilizing and mood enhancing flower. Look how utterly gorgeous in my 4K camera. I love these fierce looking leaves, right? Do you see these serrated leaves? Aren't they wonderful? I mean, look, they're so beautiful, but it's these delicious, phallic, beautiful flowers with just so many blossoms that is turning me on. We're going to be talking a lot about how nectar and flowers are here for our moods, and we're going to be tracking St. John's wort to the zodiac sign and the queen that collaborates with this flower to be here for us in 2022. Isn't that gorgeous? So I want you to know that I really hope you can make it to the spell. I don't think I'm going to offer this workshop again. I'll be referring to it for sure because it's so original and unique and really creative. And it's really for everybody. So I hope you can make it over to Seagrape. There's room on the broom for I think about 15 more folks. And if you wake up tomorrow morning and you're feeling like you need some more magic in your life, come on over and cast this spell in a really gorgeous coven of cuties. And be here for your body, be here for your spell in a unique way. And of course, always remember that magic is your birthright and everything's a spell. This is our awakening, our sensual dream spell. And I can't wait to see some of you tomorrow. Bye, sweeties. Loving you. And look, my new cam has a cool little visor that I get to close up. And I'll just quietly say, I love you all so much. And I cannot wait to vibe with you on a Saturday. Orchid can't wait to collaborate with you. St. John's wort can't wait to collaborate with you. Pussy Willow cannot wait to collaborate with you. Queen Anne's lace can't wait to collaborate with you. Oh my goodness, there are so many more flowers. Red tulips, pink tulips. There's just honestly a gigantic box filled with flowers. And the underpinning of all of them is baby's breath, which is a really super magical flower. We're going to talk about the folklore of baby's breath and how to use it in spells. And tomorrow is not just to talk about spells, it's to cast a spell. So I hope that you're able to make it with us tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Savannah. Good to see you. Oh, the Pisces message was a good one today. Oh, I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Yay! Can you get over these pussy willows? Wow, so magic. All right, my darlings, wish me luck that I can find a brand new chariot so I can get on the road and drive to Vegas like a wild thing and hang out with Asia. I love you all so much. Bye, Joanna. Bye, everyone. Bye, Christy. It's good to see you, sweeties. Yes.